Question about Proposition B. Please explain why you are or are not opposed to the proposition, which will be on the November ballot, requiring commercial broad dog breeders to provide basic human conditions for the animals.
Yeah, we actually had this question on Friday, and I think it was one of the few times that we all agreed on this, or we'll see if positions have changed. My understanding, and I'm no expert on Proposition B, is that it's being funded by outside money in the DC area and from the coasts to try to put in place some kind of law that is supposedly aimed at puppy mills. I don't know anyone that thinks puppy mills are a good idea, but I'm not a big fan of outside interests coming in to try to make Missouri law. What we should do is there are already laws on the books that we should enforce right away against anyone who does things that break those laws. I've also heard from the agriculture community that these Proposition B is aimed at some of our small businesses and farmers who have a stake in being able to run their business. So whenever they come from Washington to help, you know you have to either watch your wallet or watch your rights, and I think this is one of those cases. So I'll take a closer look as we get into the election, but I'm a bit cynical about the play that's going on and why they're coming to Missouri.
Mr. Bowman.
Puppy mills are an item that I think government does not even have to get involved in. We have a humane society, we have people that can go to these locations and report them to the press, and the press can take up the issue. We have enough concern for animals in this country that the advocacy groups of animals can more than handle the situation. We don't have to keep going back to government and creating more laws that restrict more businesses and keep people from making a livelihood. So I think, again, we need to reassess this idea that government can solve every problem. I say vote no on Proposition B.
This question came up the other night, and just to be clear, I'm against puppy mills. There are illegal and abusive operators out there. They should be held accountable. And my understanding of Proposition B is an effort to try to do that. So I intend to vote for it. But I think it's something proper for the citizens of this state to be able to decide whether that's going to be a law in our book or not.
Thank you. Mr. Bowman.